What's the difference between refugees and asylum seekers?
Sure. Well, I'm going to just take a little bit of a step back. I think the
Okay.
first thing to recognise that either of those people, asylum seekers and refugees, could be any of us.
Yeah.
And the only difference between somebody who isn't having to be a refugee or asylum seeker and somebody who is the misfortune of where they were born, the political situation of their country, the rules that don't allow you to either mean that you're in a conflict zone, in war, that you're having to flee, as we saw in Ukraine, or that you are being persecuted for who you are, as we see in so many different countries. So simply for being born as a woman, you could very much be persecuted. Your situation is, the religion, your social group that you could be a part of. These are all things that mean that if you're having to leave because of potential persecution, imprisonment, discrimination on the basis of these elements, we've signed up to as a country, as many other European and North American countries after that Second World War, where we said never again. We said, look, we will be allowing people to apply for asylum, for refuge in our countries. And so ultimately what that means is a refugee is just somebody seeking refuge from conflict zone, from war, from the persecution or potential incorrect imprisonment simply because of who they are, and just wanting to be able to have the freedom of being able to express themselves in their way. You might be imprisoned because of your political opinion, for example, and again, that's one of the reasons. So an asylum seeker is somebody who, once they've arrived into a new country, they have sought asylum. They've made an application to that country. In this case here, it would be to the Home Office to say that I want to be recognised as a refugee. Once the Home Office has determined that you've got a legitimate claim, then and they will be the ones who grant you the refugee status. So that's the only difference. It's effectively they're refugees, but they're only recognised as refugees by the government once their application has been considered.